Okay.
Okay.
So, is anyone
familiar?
Like, does
Like,
anyone
does anyone have a?
Everyone
Everyone sort of probably recognizes these four letters. I'm guessing. HTTP.
This
This
is
is effectively how
the internet works
nowadays. Modern internet.
Most
Most websites, when you put in an address,
they're always
they're
going to
always going to
start
start
with
with
either
either
HTTP
HTTP
or
or
HTTPS.
HTTPS.
HTTP
HTTP stands for
hypertext
transfer protocol.
And that's
And
just
that's
a really fancy way of saying, hey,
hey,
this is
this is
a
a
this is
this
a
is a
robust
protocol
for
transferring
data
between computers.
And so
Everything
that
has
been
been designed
into
into HTTP is very much what our society lives on almost now.
It gets
It gets used by so many people, and it's used to run billion-dollar industries
and
and mini
micro
industries,
and
they've kind of
designed it
in a way where it's super robust.
And
And so
that's
that's why
we
we
are
are going to use HTTP requests as our means to communicate data between each other, because there is no point in reinventing the wheel. We might as well learn
what this
what
wheel
this wheel
is and
start using it.
So
when
you
go on
any
any website
using
a browser,
you
you are doing
what is
what is
called
called
a
a HTTP
GET
GET request normally.
And
the two
types
types of requests that we are going to focus on GET and POST.
They are
the most common types of HTTP requests. I have put the others here just for your reference, just so that you realize that they do exist. These so head, put, delete, connect, and options. I think there's also might be.
I feel like
I feel like there's one
but
more, but maybe that's
factored
into put.
These
These
types of
requests
are
are
all
all based on the fact that
HTTP
and
and
the web
sort of
really was founded on accessing data or accessing
a
a database within a network, and all of these types of functions, so get, post, put, delete, and options are very much about getting data from a database, posting data to the database, putting so posting is usually normally referring to posting new information, whilst putting is usually associated with editing existing information,
and then
and then deleting obviously refers to deleting information in that database. So
this
this
is
is
all
all very
much
much
related to how
database functions work,
and
the
modern day websites have managed
to avoid needing to use most of these types of functions, and we're really left with get and post. The typical web experience that you have, where we might say go to Google,
like
running.
Actually, that is
actually not
correct. Hang on.
Let me.
So, like a typical website where you might type in an address, and that website appears is normally a GET request.
What?
Should be a HTTP / and yeah, that one.
You can get away with that writing that normally. So this is like a typical GET request. So we've told the
Google
Google server, hey, we would like to get some information from you, and the information is this web page, and the structure and all the information that is designing this web page and decides what content is this web page is served to this web browser,
and the
and
web
the web browser then renders the web page for us. So
that
that is
a
a
typical
GET request,
and
you can see if I now search for Google within Google,
this is
this is
also a
GET request,
except
there is now some defined parameters in the URL. Now, my Microsoft Teams is kind of blocking this a little bit, so I can't.
It's
It's difficult for me to display it
and read it
at the same time.
Plus, I've
got
the sun in
sun
my eyes.
in my eyes.
So this is still a GET request, and the way GET requests are able to do like parameter-based gets.
So, for example, we want to search for a query which is Google. Is
that you can add these symbol-based identifiers. So once you hit a question, when you hit a question mark in a URL, you then start to define a dictionary. And so if I like, if you can see here,
I'll actually copy this.
This is an annoying amount of characters, but
Hey Andrew, is this being recorded?
Yeah.
Okay, great, thanks.
No worries.
Okay, so you can see here this particular string of text. What that's actually doing once it hits that question mark, this is being broken down into this web.
This is the web request.
With
a dictionary effectively
of query strings or like key value pairs, where the key values are Q. Actually, I'm going to write this as a dictionary. Might as well. Q equals Google. So that's what we searched. And this must be some kind of security function to prevent Google from what's the word? Prevent people from sort of like spam botting Google. They've got other ways that you can spam bot them that they would prefer you to do that in. But the delimiter to sort of split that dictionary up is that ampersand symbol.
Cool.
And then there's just yet more security through that. So this is effectively a GET request. Now the benefit of GET normally when you're using GET requests is when you are typically trying to send really simple query information, such as this. I'd like to search for Google and get a result, and you're looking for a result at the end. Now this is generally the majority of the internet. But sometimes we need to send slightly more advanced data to websites. For example, where am I going? if I go to a website where I need to log in, I need to fill a form out and send the data within that form to the website, and it would be really dumb for me to send a request back to that website saying, so you can see here I'm putting the question mark, which means they're going to start putting queries and saying username equals S-A Butler, ampersand password equals not my real password. Right? Because this particular type of request then is starting to put things like this data, like what this password is, into an environment where people can read it, and it can be extracted, and it's not really that safe. And so that's why we also have this other type of request, which is why would it do that? Another one? Whatever. So then we have post requests. And post requests. Hang on. D. Post requests are generally for when we want to send more advanced data to the web page for that web page to process it. And so sending a username and a password is one such method. Or in the case of the way that we're trying to think for building data is if we are sending a web service that processes a building, like for example, it takes some geometry and it applies some facade divisions onto the side of the building, then it's going to be very difficult to describe that building in a really simple way by putting that into like a GET request query. And instead, if we can somehow serialize that data into a post request, so if I say post request, I'm just going to use my login system as an example. Then that might be the URL, but this query, the function that the query uses is then referred to as a payload. And that payload is normally a dictionary, and that dictionary can have whatever complex nested structure you want. And that nested structure can be it can effectively be the same structure that you might use to describe, in the case of Grasshopper can actually with hops serialize geometry to a JSON format, so effectively a payload like this. And it sends the data off to that web server, and that web server then deserializes it and then processes it. So in the case of the login payload, it's going to be a username. And then a password. And just so you're aware, what actually happens with internet security is the web page typically
creates a like an encrypted version of your password before it sends this data in as a payload. So it never puts in this is my real password in there because a hacker could intercept it. Instead, you're going to get like a hash string that might look like that, which there's only like one thing. There's only one combination of letters and numbers and symbols in the world that will ever create that combination after it's been hashed. So that's how they run like a safe password matching system. So even though a website might be able to take your password and check like you logging into the system, they can never take that password and then type it into another website to log in as you. So that's just a nice tidbit of information. Okay. So let's say these are requests, and then we also have we also have responses. So and this is not really up to you. So when you connect to a website and you tell it, hey, this is a GET request, and my GET request has these queries. Actually, let's see if I can. No. Let's try this one. So if you go to a web page and you're typically like in a regular environment like web browser. Jesus, this is going to be slow. Why do you have to be so slow? Okay, cool. So in a typical browser environment, you are almost always going to get a HTML response. And so what this is HTML. This code here that you're looking at, see that type HTML? HTML is just a slightly more structured version of XML. And it is what we've all decided how websites will write the content and how that content looks as instructions for a web browser. So this is the content for the web page, and you can see here. See that title, API root Django REST framework title. That is the instruction for that website to then add that title up here. API root Django REST framework. So if I just quickly do a bit of a hack job, and then edit that HTML right. Code 2120. You can see there that's now instructed the browser to rename that tab name. Right? So that's all HTML is. It's just a bunch of instructions for the content and the visibility of that web page. And it's actually a really good way for humans to look at HTTP requests and their responses, but it's not the best for computers to look at the data that this stuff responds to. So you can see here this API root. It's returning what looks to be a JSON dictionary. But if I told a computer system to connect to this particular website, it would have a hard time trying to extract that because that's all embedded within formatted HTML. I'm just going to go into. Really hope this doesn't kill
process. Just go into rooms. So we are not websites are not limited to only returning HTML. They can also return basically a plethora of things. So when you go to Google and you when you go to YouTube and you request a YouTube video, that YouTube video is that web page is actually like a HTML page with a video player, and that video player is then requesting another system to download the video or at least stream the video. And so that streaming information is just another type of response that a web HTTP request can do. So you can request a website to download a file and that file downloads. So that's exactly what's happening anytime you are downloading attachments from emails. What that's doing is it's just doing a HTTP request to a server, and that server is then returning a file. The system sees that's marked as a file, and then rather than returning a web page, it downloads the file into your downloads folder. Or if you pick PDF in Moodle and you say download, it's just doing another HTTP request. So this HTML request, we can force this website to give us something other than HTML by changing. I can change the address now. This is only because of this particular website. A website designer or backend designer is going to effectively be the be-all and end-all. They'll have the say over what you can do with their website. And if they ever do have an environment where you can write something like this, rooms.json, they're probably providing a service where they have an API that you can connect to, and you can run this type of function. And you can see what that's done is it's removed all of the fancy formatting that might exist in that web page. And if I right click and I click on view page source, just to demonstrate that all of that HTML, it's a bit of a slow request, but let's just give it a second. All of that super annoying HTML that clutters up the data is gone. And it's just a clean JSON. Come on, hurry up. I wish there was some way of getting rid of this. Can you get rid of this? Oh well. Please don't tell me my internet's dropped. Can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Clear.
Okay. So a web browser is not the best way to feel your way around the internet if you're trying to do things other than sort of standard GET requests. And there are two ways that we can feel our way around. And I use the term feel because it's a little bit of a trial and error sometimes with some API systems. I don't need to show you any more examples of that JSON thing, right? Like that makes sense. It's just too much data for the browser to handle. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah. At least for me, I know it start at the beginning.
Today, I'm going to use you as a litmus test because you're coming into this blind.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so
I think it really like a lot of people kind of use the internet, or at least web browser based internet functions similar to like a lot of people just using the power socket on their wall
or their
or their phones.
Like they
Like
don't
they don't really understand. Like it's so user friendly now
that they
that
don't
they don't actually have to understand how it works to be able to use it.
And
so
just to
just
break
it down into okay, you have get requests and post requests,
and you
have different types of responses,
and the most
most
common
one
one
is a HTML response, which is what is giving us a visual web page.
It kind of helps,
and you guys are gonna hopefully start thinking about
the way
the internet works a little bit differently now that you're doing this course.
But
the
good method of navigating
the internet is either using this program called Postman, and
this is
another thing that you should probably download. I don't actually have it installed, so I'm going to download it.
Oh no,
I do have it installed.
So is this program called Postman.
You can sign up for free. You don't have like you guys will never have to pay for it. There's no need to pay for it.
But just be
aware
aware
there are paid versions, and they're usually more for like really established web developers to save them time. But
have it just download Postman, and whilst I explain the
other
method,
which is with Python.
There is a
Python library
that does it's
effectively
like a coder's it's how Python does it's a fair
how do I say this?
Sorry,
my brain's kind of it's a bit groggy from this cold. How do I say this? The Python version is a Python-esque way of dealing with it. Like Postman is a really user-friendly way, and it kind of walks you through everything, and we'll open it up and I'll show you how it works in a second. But the Python method is like you're in the deep end, and you've kind of got to just float there and know what you're doing. So
they're usually
it's good having both because Postman is a good way of probing and testing and getting like the correct request and the correct payload and making sure the type of the request is correct. And then once you've got that request working, you can then move over to rewriting that in Python. If you don't have this installed, you will probably need to go grab Python requests, which is going to be installed in a similar way that we installed Flask like last week. So it's pip install requests.
And then just while I give everyone a bit of time to install both Postman and requests. Just checking. Has anyone actually taught you guys about how to use Postman or any of the stuff that I've been talking about for the last 45 minutes?
I mean, I think my answer is an obvious no.
Yeah. Like you
guys didn't learn any of the stuff with the Python course with Ben?
No.
Okay, cool. Good.
That means I'm not wasting my time.
And then
how did anyone have any issues with the hops video that I sent you from McNeil? So it all went perfectly for everyone. Fantastic. Except for Danae.
Yeah, I was installing a request. Did I miss anything?
How did the HOTS video go over the last week?
Oh, like normal.
So you've managed to connect Grasshopper to Flask server running on your machine.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay.
Andrew, the pip install request thing is not working for me. It says it's like invalid syntax.
Do you mind sharing your screen?
Yes, sure. Wait, let me just. It's probably very small.
It's because you're inside Python. Can you just hit Control Z? And then enter. Now run that same function.
Oh, okay.
Wait a while. The server returns a bit slow.
Okay.
I
mean, this is better than it failing, so I'll take it.
Yeah. No news is better news normally. Look, request is quite a simple package, so it should normally install. The one super annoying thing is it's so easy to use, and you can't use it in Iron Python. So do you remember how I explained Iron Python is like
what Grasshopper has?
It's what Revit has. It's what Dynamo has. It's what Rhino has. It's what Grasshopper. It's what a lot of these like well-established CAD packages have. And then you're like, hey, I'm going to start doing web requests. Let's go download some information from this website. And then you've learned how to do all these web requests with the request library, and then it doesn't work. It's not part of the Iron Python package. Can you just hit enter maybe?
Again? Okay.
Oops. Forgot to push the button.
Cool. Okay. That's now running. So now if you run okay. So by the way, is this where you're gonna? This isn't where you're gonna write your Python, right?
No.
Have you worked out where you're gonna write your Python?
In Sublime.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna head back there.
Yeah.
Okay. So does everyone have at least got Postman?
Oh, which Postman you're talking? There is several.
Is there more than one?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Why would there be more than one Postman?
I mean, like, Postman is a really commonly used code name.
I'm talking about web.postman.co. If that's what you mean.
Should we download the desktop app or just use it in the browser?
You can do either. Look, the desktop app is more robust. It's been a long time since I've downloaded this. I probably should have checked. Oh, here we go. Down here, yeah. Download the desktop app. There's only one option. Is that what you mean, Dingwen, or do you mean like there's tons of different apps called Postman?
There is a package called Postman.
Like a GitHub package?
Yeah.
No, let's use this one. Postman.com/downloads. That sounds dangerously in my eyes. It's like threatening me, but
will move and then it won't be.
And
is it professional of me to be teaching you guys from bed?
No bothering. No worries.
Not bothering?
Okay. It's comfortable, and that's what matters.
well,
always.
I can imagine. You know how like some teachers like care about where their students are. Like they don't want them. Like they. I don't know. Like have you guys had during COVID? Have you ever had teachers that are like, "What are you doing in the kitchen?" Have you ever had that or not?
Or no, you just don't I do have a friend driving while listening to the class.
I can understand why that is dangerous, but at the same time, it's not really my responsibility, right? So yeah. Are you saying that you're driving?
No, like there is a friend of mine driving while listening to the class, which is like
this class. This class?
Not this class. Should be. Yeah, should be last term. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So look, maybe can you guys put your hand up if you have opened up Postman and you're at this screen? I just need like a mass.
Wait, what screen again?
Sorry, this screen. You'll see like a little spaceman and a scratch pad.
Is that in...
It'll be the basic page.
Oh, yeah. Oh. That's in not in a scratch pad.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna just as long as I can work you guys off this page. Like I know everyone's at this page, then we can move forward. Basically this environment is where we're going to get post requests, but we're going to do that like we're going to replace the overview with new request, and this is the how do I get rid of this thing? Go. I'm going to get rid of the side page. We're going to do this in the most simple way possible. There's so many things this thing does. Like there's all these APIs that you can add and environments and all of that, but we're just going to work in like super raw get post request environment. So you do that by adding a tab. And that should bring up this untitled request with these options. And you can see we've got parameters, authorized headers, body, pre-request script, test settings. We've got enter request URL. We can choose what type of function it is. Look at all of these extra ones. I knew I had missed some with that list. So but the two that we really want to focus on are get and post. And once we make a request, we can send it, etc. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to write that exact https://www.google.com. And we're going to run a GET request. And what we're effectively doing right now is replicating how someone just types that into a regular web browser. So when we run send, see the web browser gets this information back. And this is like a raw version of the data that Google is returning. And then the browser is rendering that, and you can actually preview how that renders in Postman if you want by hitting preview. And here we can see I hasn't bothered downloading some of these images because it's just certainly designed to be something to let you just navigate the internet like normal. But it's more so that you can see, okay, what is this request doing with this and then what is it returning? You can see that the information that response is returning a body. That body is the content that makes up the web page. You've also got cookies. So I'm sure all you guys have noticed over the last few years websites sort of telling you and asking you to accept their cookies. So these are the cookies that this web page is returning and asking the browser to store on your browser so that the website can recognize you when you come back. You can. It's also returning these headers, and this is all information that it's really metadata about the data or the web page that is getting returned. So you can see those cookies that I mentioned are actually stored in these headers. It tells us how the content has been encoded, what the date is, just in case someone's sending us hacked data. Most of the stuff's all about security. And so it also gives us a status, which is usually 200. You guys are probably also familiar with like the 404 error.
Too familiar with.
Too familiar with it. So like if I go example 404, I actually don't like typing this in. Someone's just going to send me to like a Rick Astley song, I imagine. The best 404 pages. So 404 error, like there's all these different errors. In the case of 404,
like 503 or
I did
something.
this.
So
this status code is returned 503. What that means is this domain doesn't exist. Tunneling socket could not be established. We don't have to become experts in those. Just be aware, like if you're not getting any response from a web page or a web service, then at least what it's going to be doing is giving you a status response, and that status response can be telling as to what the problem is. So let's just quickly change this get request to a post request to Google.com. Things are gonna change a lot. We're gonna get a 545 error and says, Google has said the request method was post, and it's inappropriate for this URL. And they're being a bit coy, and that's all we know. They've written this page. What they've said is we don't want to allow any post requests being sent to this particular URL. And it's up to the web developer and the backend developer for that web service to decide whether or not they're going to receive get requests or receive post requests and how they deal with them. Post requests are significantly more dangerous from like a hacking and malware perspective. And so a lot of web frameworks, they require the developer to bend the rules to allow that web page to receive post requests. So just be aware that when what we are talking about is when we're doing post requests, and we're going to be doing a lot, they're quite an insecure version of the web. Okay.
I suppose that was not good.
So post requests, making the post requests. What is good? So what's random data API.
So I'm going to go get an API. In this case, we're going to use. Let's get. What should we get? What random thing should we get? Guys? Random hipster?
Vehicle.
What?
Vehicle. Like the subscription, then vehicle ID number.
Sorry.
Bit down.
Vehicle.
Stop. Yeah.
Really? What is a vehicle of a hipster? Okay, fine. Do vehicle.
Priorities.
You can use whatever you want, guys. So if we click on this, you can see this web page is returning JSON data. Depending on what browser you're using, like I'm using Chrome, and for some reason Chrome doesn't have any special functions for interpreting JSON. But if I copy this particular request into Postman, we run that as a get request. What's going on? My certificate has expired. Turn that off. Okay. So see that SSL verification? That has to do with this HTTPS thing at the top here. What that S is saying is this website has registered themselves as being a safe, secure, and reputable web page. And the way that you do that is you have to go sign up with like a certifier. And with that certifier, you have to say to them, hey, like I'm randomdata.api.com. And this is what my website does, and this is what we do. And the certifier says, "Yep, cool. We're gonna give you a seal of approval to say that you are safe." So that when people like regular people go on your website, they can the browser at least can have some safety. Can make some safe assumptions about your website because it's got this signed certificate. So what happens is when that website connects, the browser then connects to a server that the certifier has and asks that certifier, hey, just double checking, this website has this certificate. Is this website safe? And the certifier responds back saying yes. And when I ran this, for some reason, this website's certification is either expired or it's not working. So we've had to tell Postman to ignore the fact that it's unsafe. We can safely assume that because we are like we're just downloading random data. If we were sending passwords and shit like that over the web, and the website returns us back saying, "Hey, the certificate doesn't check out," then you keep away from that website until they fix their certificate up. Okay? Just a word of advice.
It's basically just I can say, okay, this website is safe enough for you to visit.
Yeah, it's really it's a society-based
SSL is a society-based verification. Yes.
For example, if a website like Facebook, like some people would think that Facebook's not actually a very reputable place to store your data. What might happen to your data, but they've at least said we're going to follow these rules that have been defined for the internet, and the certifier that applies that SSL or that basically certifies that little S has said, yep, they satisfy those rules, and that's a society-based, rule that they've ticked, and so that helps people evaluate. Look, we're going off on a bit of a tangent. The key thing is if you get that little warning, you can just skip it. We don't have to worry about it. But just be mindful that I only do that in this type of situation where the data doesn't matter. So we can see this is the raw information. This is what Chrome returned to me. But because it's a JSON, it can actually be shown as something that's pretty. It can you can see here that it's nested. So we can break this down, and this effectively functions like a clever dictionary with key value pairs. Right? Is everyone getting at least a random thing from this API?
Yep.
Yep.
WX3. Wow.
Cool. How about you, Sailor? Or Declan?
Yep, I'm good.
Cool. Rebecca?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. So this is just a really simple GET request. And we can actually write the same request in Python. And it's as simple as wrong webpage. Defining our URL. Let me know if I'm going too fast for you with Python.
I'm all good.
Cool. So if we import, did I import request or is it requests? Should be requests, I think. If we define our URL, what we need to do is define a request object. So that's going to have a variable. So we're going to say, I'll just call that variable R. And we're gonna hit this library by typing in its variable name. We're gonna do a get request, and we're going to request this URL. And request has actually got this cool little it's got two ways that you can. Well, there's actually a few ways you can do it, but the two sort of standard things that you might expect from a web page to return back to Python is either the HTML or a JSON file. And so you can get that JSON file. So if I go, so that is now. So let me just break this down for a second. When we run this function. This is actually going off to the web page, and it's running this GET request, and then it's storing the response in this variable. So this variable can now be accessed either by running an r.text or an r.json function. And I'm going to run the r.json because I know this thing's returning a JSON response. Let's see if this actually runs. There we go. And you can see here that's now that's a very simple way of getting a web page running two lines of code to effectively get the data that exists in that web page as a dictionary. Right? So I could say for options in r.json. We'll grab car options. I believe with Jupyter Notebooks you don't have to write print to. It's not gonna. Okay, it doesn't like me. Maybe I will print. Oh, Cool.
So that's now printing all of those options as a list, right? And every time I run this is going to get a new random car and give us new random options. And the way that we write our Python script is going to have to respond to knowing how the data is going to be structured, coming back. So if I jump back to our random data and instead get a random hipster, that random hipster is not going to have car options. So this will break. We'll get an error. But we can iterate over something else once I check what the data says. Word sentences. Hipsters are funny, aren't they? Do we have any in this class? Would you guys consider me a hipster?
I'm super hip, yo. That's what hipsters say.
Do they?
Yo. No.
Hey,
I don't think so.
Tickled Vinyl, disrupt Megan Shortage 8-bitch. Blog Forage Organic Tote Bag. Swag Food Truck Street. PBR&B $5 toast. Cool. So does that make a lot of sense? Like this is effectively
Yep.
it's effectively what we've done here. And what we've done is we've sent no information other than where we want to get our information from, and we've returned this information.
Andrew, any way to bypass SSL check on VS Code?
VS Code?
Yeah, like getting an arrow, arrow back.
You could get rid of the S. Let me see what happens. But Mudgy, the website might force you to use HTTPS, by the way. So just be mindful of that. But the stuff that we're doing with hops and Flask won't do that. So it's not... you can just get rid of that S. Should work.
So we're still getting a like Postman cost by SSL error.
Can you share your screen?
Yep.
Is anyone else getting the same error?
Possibly no, because I'm the only one using this IDE.
Is it because you're in China?
No, I'm the only one using this IDEs in this class.
I thought Declan was quite. He liked it as well. I'm sure other people are using VS Code.
Why is it J.JSON rather than JSON?
Yeah, see that JSON? Like it says a name. But it shouldn't look. It hasn't even got to that part of the code to error, right? So that won't be the reason. But you should get rid of that A.
That's a Postman, yes. Gonna protocol error.
What does it say?
SS.C997, which means okay, I can't bypass that, which is great.
Can you just add that so that you got rid of the S and then that.
Try it.
Just run it with the S. It's not VS Code causing this, by the way. It is. Maybe you're just not allowed to use this in because they know who you are. They know like you're. There's a lot of like the website works if you did it work with Postman?
The Postman getting back is like this.
But that's running on the browser.
Yeah.
So they
I haven't make the time to install this because
So when you're running it from the browser, you could be using like a Postman server to make the request.
Okay. So the web environment is a bit different.
It's hard to tell what's going on, but let's
And nobody knows. I know what's happening now.
Let's just go to another random API.
Another random API.
I just want to see.
Like I get a bank.
Okay. Try this one. Some random API.
Person URL checked. Nothing else. Yep, protocol error. Protocol error. Great. Is that stuff installing or not? Come on.
Okay. Look, we'll deal with that in a sec. Okay. So
Can I ask, with Python, what's the difference between one, like, speech mark versus double, like one quote mark versus double quote marks?
There is no difference. So
It's just preference.
Okay. So there's no difference between these two. But why you might use them differently is if you want to easily add a quote mark in the actual string that you're writing. If I want to add a quote in random hipster stuff like here, what this does is it doesn't break that single quote mark.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Right? But if I put a single quote there, see how it breaks that up? It doesn't it recognizes that as a single string and that as a single string. So sometimes, yeah. By the way, if you want to use, let's say, double quotes on the outside, and you also want to use double quotes on the inside, then you can use what is called an escape character, which is a backslash. And then a quote symbol. So those two characters now represent just quote. But there's that, and then there's also, just so you're aware, you can use 3 single quotes to write a multi-line string with new lines. See how that's got I put an enter return carriage in there. And that's still recognizing that as a string. If I only did that with quotes, it breaks. So you need to use this.
Okay.
By the way, did Sarah decide not to do this? No?
She's here.
Oh, she is?
Yeah,
Hi
and
everyone, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you just threw
my computer's totally dying, so it's chopping in and out.
No worries. All good.
Okay.
So.
Hey Andrew.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know if this is a problem, but basically my code, or like after I press the print options, it's coming down as like letter by letter, like line by line kind of thing.
I know exactly why, but do you mind sharing so I can explain to everyone what's going on?
Sure. Can you see?
Yes.
So after I printed, I just did food.
So see ricotta stuffed. It's iterating over that as if each letter is like a separate item in a list.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So strings
Strings are actually iterable. If you iterate over a string, it just iterates over each character. So when you say four options in JSON dish, the dish object is not actually a list. It is just a single string. And what you're telling it to do is to iterate over each letter in that string.
So should I be
So
doing?
No. Do you want to iterate over it?
Oh, no, I just want to.
You just want to print. Yeah.
So just like that?
No. So r.json brackets. That's a function. That function is saying, hey, go get the JSON response from the JSON type of object from this web page response. So if I can maybe just go up one line. See the RJSON thing?
Yeah.
Can you write in that line just to, and I'm doing this just to sort of like get everyone to see what's going on. At the beginning of that line, type in like a variable name, like let's say dictionary response equals. Okay, so that dictionary response is now a variable.
Yeah.
That's what the so when you look at the function r.json,
yeah,
it's going to return a result, and that result is going to be in dictionary response. So if you print dictionary response, no, don't do that. Let's just options out the last two lines for a sec.
Just delete it. What? Okay.
May I? You very rarely delete code. Just comment it out. You might need it again. You know. So to see dictionary response, if we print the type, what do we think the type is of that dictionary response? What do you think it's going to be? It's literally in the name of the variable.
Oh, dictionary.
Dictionary, right? So if we want to get a variable from a dictionary, what do we do? What did I do here to get the options?
You printed the option.
No. What did I say? Like I said, I want to iterate over the options key. So have you got this in Postman?
Yeah, down here.
So if I want to access this variable in the dictionary, how do I write that in Python? Do you remember?
Do you need the keys and the item?
You know what? So what's the key name?
Dish.
Yep. So how do I tell Python to get the dictionary response's dish key?
Dictionary response equals to.
Does anyone other than Dingwen have No. So if I got a dictionary and I want to just get a specific key, how do I format Python to get that key? Dingwen, I'm just phasing you out because I know you know the answer.
I'm fixing my VS Code. Just give me a sec.
Okay.
Wait, is this the for in thing?
No. So should I give you the? I'll give you the answer. You guys recognize that?
Yeah.
Right. So if you've got a dictionary object, if you put square brackets at the end of it with the key name, it will return the value of that key. So if I run this script, I'm not going to run it yet. If we run this script, what's going to print at the bottom?
The dish.
And what else? What else?
Print dictionary response.
What's going to print first?
The type.
Yep. Which is going to say it's a dictionary.
Yeah.
And then it's going to print the name of the dish. So give that a go. Cool.
Dictionary.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, yeah.
So when you wrote this, four options in JSON dish. So what we're going to do is we're just going to replace that r.json with this. And we're going to print
options.
Okay. Now give that a go. Okay. So what do we see?
So we're going through this, and then so while there is still words at the end of this string, so it's printing F and then going to the next word and then printing I and SH.
Remember if you ever remember what I said last week. If you ever are using the four options in LA, as long as no matter what is happening here, Python is going to convert this object into a list.
Okay.
Right. So if we put a dictionary in here, when you turn a dictionary into a list, the dictionary automatically just turns into a list of the keys. If you turn a string into a list, it's just a list of each of the characters that make up that string.
Okay.
Cool. Does that problem and solution make sense to everyone else? At least someone else? I'm going to pick on... Who's going to pick on? Sarah?
Hello. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I got the first part. That one's all good. Can you just go over the for loop again?
Okay. Hang on. Maybe we'll do this. When we run a for loop, what we're effectively doing is we're turning our object into a list.
Mm-hmm.
So when you turn a string into a list, it's iterating over each character. A list version of a string is just a list of each of the characters. So Terry, do you mind rerunning this?
Oh, yeah, sure.
So you can see here, Bunny Chow. Okay. You can see here, we've run dictionary. We've run. So it's a dictionary. We've picked out Bunny Chow. That's the key dish.
Yeah.
If we convert a string into a list, we get a list that looks like this. And that's exactly what's also happening here when we run four options in dictionary response dish. It's turning this into a list and then iterating over each of the characters.
Yeah.
Cool.
Got it. Awesome.
Okay.
Andrew, can I share my screen? I'm having issues.
You can.
Thank you.
No worries.
When I run it, it's coming up with this no module request.
Can you open up your command prompt? You're in the command prompt actually. So you just type pip install requests. Cool, now try that. Try run again. What?
I think he commented out the r.json. Is it?
Doesn't matter. What it's saying online. It's the first line. It can't import requests. Interesting. Can you open your command prompt?
Where's that?
So type Windows. Oh, sorry. Press the Windows button on your keyboard. Type CMD. Run that. Type pip install requests. Interesting. And now just try and run this code again. Request. It's spelled correctly, right? Oh, this is a new error, right?
Yeah, it is.
The ampersand character is not allowed. Where have you put the ampersand character? In the name of your file?
That.
No, that's not ampersand. Just try run it again. Interesting.
If I try saving it, would that do anything?
Saving it?
Yeah.
Maybe? No, so generally the reason why this is happening is I think the Python version that your system is using to run this code is not the Python version that you're using to install requests. So see when you go to hit play.
Yeah.
See that run. So if you hit run Python file, there's an interpreter that it's deciding to use, and VS Code is probably is it running now at all?
No. Well, I press run Python and comes up with this.
Okay. So see the run menu at the top.
Yeah.
VS Code. How do I fix VS Code? Hang on. Can I just get control of it for a second? Can you go? If you press Control Shift P. Oh shit! Hang on. VS Code change interpreter. How do we bring up this thing? So there's a little this. No. How do you get that? Try Shift Enter. Sorry, click up here. Try Shift Enter. What? That ran. That was able to import. That's super weird now. So Shift Enter worked, did it? Kind of.
Well, I just did Shift Enter then.
Yeah, I know. It got through the import requests. I know that. Try that Shift Enter. Oh, we're in this. What is going on here? We clicked up here. Try Shift Enter now. Okay. That's a super weird thing. Cool. VS Code. How to bring up menu. No. Control. So can you try Control P again? Okay. Type interpreter. Okay. Just type. Let's try Python. What? Is this a new install?
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
You gotta love these.
I don't understand what the fuck is happening.
Need some help? Do you need some help, Dingwen?
I'm hovering with an no, I'm sending a help request to CSD and the Stack Overflow. No worries.
Okay. Control Shift P. Just try that, Josh. Okay. Now type Python. Okay. Now, rather than Python, let's try interpreter. Python select interpreter.
Yeah.
Okay. These are all the different versions of Python that have been installed on your computer.
Shit. All right.
Now, if you go back to your command console. This guy down here. Just type Python. And hit enter. This is the one. This is the Python version. Okay, that's interesting. So this is the Python version that your Windows machine is using as the default when you do things like running pip. So 3.7.3. So look, 3.7.3 is fine. But what's happening is your VS Code is running this Python script through 3.10.4, which hasn't had requests installed. So we can either fuck around with the computer a bit and get it to start installing stuff into the 3.10.4, or we can just click on this guy. And now, if you run this code, it'll run on Python 3.7, which has requests installed. So can we run this now? What's the problem now? We just end this console just to make sure it's. Yeah. Now let's try run that script again. Ta-da!
Oh, finally. Okay. So would you recommend getting that 3.10 point whatever Python?
Look,
You're going to be able to get away with using 3.7
for now.
Yeah.
It is
It is
definitely worth going and working out like how to change Windows's how Windows points to Python. But it's not worth me explaining that here.
No.
Cool. Does anyone have a similar problem to this?
I don't know if mine's similar, but
okay, bring it up.
It's saying that. Yeah, I don't know what it's saying actually. I'm letting you know.
No worries. Let's have a look at it.
Yeah, for sure.
The more problems I can see, the better. You know, doing something as simple as just doing a GET request can be really complicated. Okay.
I think that needs an E, but I don't even think that's the problem yet. I don't know.
The partially initialized module requests has no attribute get. What?
I think I've downloaded. I did this, which looks fine, like pip install requests.
Yeah.
It looks like it's downloaded normally.
There's another way that you can write a request. So rather than typing .get, you can type .request. I think it is. Hang on, let me double check. Python requests. Request. Yeah. So it's request.request, no S. And now this needs two arguments, at least two arguments instead of one. The first argument is a string that says get.
Yeah, like this, like that.
Yep. It needs to be a string. Perfect. And then the second argument is the URL.
So in the same brackets or separate?
Yeah, just take your mind back to Excel. If you're putting arguments into a function, are those arguments in Excel going to be in the curly brackets?
No. Wait. Yes, they are.
Okay. Yes, they are. Yeah. Sorry, the curly brackets, the parentheses. So how do you separate arguments? Perfect.
Okay.
Yes. See?
And then just
anyone who
URL, like.
Okay. Now, what do you think that's doing? Just
that would turn it into a string again, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So if you put that in the quotes, what you're doing is you're saying your URL is URL. You're not saying it's that variable URL.
Yeah.
Cool?
Yeah, that's like a different thing again.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. You're getting the hang of it. What is going on?
Did you mean request?
I've never seen partially initialized module. Let me double check, because this is a Mac version of Python.
Yeah.
Python Mac. Oh my god. Who knew that this would be so complicated? Partially initialized module. Oh, you've named this file requests.
Oh, is that a problem?
Yeah, so what that's done, that's really it's quite interesting. So Python is kind of aware of what's happening around it. And it cares about what files are named, and it cares about what like folders at least surrounding it. And Python will always Python will look when you go to import something, it'll look in that file's local area for a file named that. So what's quite interesting here is import requests. And putting import requests in this file, and then saving the file as request.py
is what you're telling it to do is to import itself. And then
which is not
and when it imports itself, the next thing it's getting told to do is import itself again. And then the next thing it's told to do is import itself again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. And so that's why it's saying it's partially initialized.
This is weird. Yeah.
And it's why none of that other stuff exists. Like request doesn't exist and whatnot. But that other way of doing it is correct. So can we just?
Okay.
We're gonna have to do
two things.
We're gonna have to do two things. We're gonna have to resave this as a different name. And we're gonna have to delete the old file because even though we've renamed it, we have to also get rid of that other file. By the way, this has stung me in the past as well. Like I've named files. Like I've gone to test requests. Let's say.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just want to work out how to get requests to work, and I'll name the file requests, and it won't work. And I'm like, what am I doing? Cool. Okay, now try and run that. Ta-da!
Yay! Thank you.
No worries.
That was really weird, but interesting.
Does anyone? Is everyone good now?
No, Andrew. I have some issues with that.
Okay, let's do it. Let's talk. Who just said that?
John.
Just
John?
like still getting SSL back error.
Okay.
Are
you able to do? Are you able to do a GET request to any website? Like try
any website. Oh, I try another website. Yeah.
Yeah, try.
Why shouldn't I?
Okay. What am I looking at? John?
Yeah.
It looks like you're getting the same error as Dingwen.
There is a possibility that our VPN is blocking things up.
Are you guys using a VPN?
Yes. Should I try another website? Another API?
Pardon?
Should I try another API? Or turn off the VPN?
I suggest turning your VPN off. Look, I understand why you might be using a VPN. Just have a go at turning it off. Guys, just those of you who don't know what a VPN is, it stands for a virtual private network. And it can function many ways, but for most sort of like domestic users, and I'm guessing most of you guys who might use a VPN, it basically allows your computer to connect to another computer's network, and then you access the internet through that computer's internet connection. So you're effectively like if you go to a web page, what's happening is that web page is getting funneled through that other computer's services before it gets to you.
It's a bit more obvious. Like we're connecting to a virtual server, and that server transport or link system into the open open net.
The benefit is you can pretend that you're in another country. So like you can connect to a VPN and say, hey, I'm in Japan, and now I can watch Japanese anime for free because people are allowed to watch anime for free in Japan. Let's say.
In Japan system.
Pardon?
Currently, I'm using Japanese VPN, so my IP is in Tokyo somehow.
Look, their benefits, like whenever you see ads saying, "Hey, VPNs are great to protect you from hackers and all of that," that's slightly true, and it's also slightly false because rather
you've now got someone watching everything that you do, which is that VPN service. And so they actually get like all the traffic that you put in, all the requests that you do, it's going through that VPN service, and they can record that before, and they can also change it. So always be mindful when you're using a VPN service to use one that you trust. And be aware that if you do something on that VPN that might not necessarily be legal, that VPN's not going to necessarily always protect you from the consequences. So there's always some risks involved.
Okay.
And obviously do legal things. But some of you might be in countries where looking at a website's illegal. Looking at a particular website's illegal when the rest of the world thinks it's fine. So I understand why you might be using a VPN. Still doesn't work?
Still doesn't work after I turn off the VPN.
Can you just try to connect to like a typical website that you would normally connect to?
Baidu returns the normal things. Yes.
No, I'm asking John. John, can you just try do a... John, number one, can you just try get rid of the S?
Sorry, what?
See the S in HTTPS? Can you get rid of that, please? Get the S? Just the S.
Where is the S? Alright, here?
Yeah. Try run that. Okay. Hang on a moment. Hang on. It's just saying... Hang on. That error is it's a key error. It's not saying that it's an SSO error. It's printing a dictionary. See how it's class dict? And then it says key error dish. Because you're looking for a dish with a random phone number. So just can you get rid of that dish? Get rid of the square brackets dish. And comment out 9, 8, and 9. Sorry about my coughing.
Okay. So Andrew, do you want to control my screen?
Yeah. Why not? Okay. So I understand why you've written dish because you saw Kerry doing a dish. What's this? Can But we're not. You're not accessing a random food. You're accessing a phone number. So your dictionary is going to look different. It's not going to have the same keys.
Bank name.
So if we run this, could you run that, please?
All right.
Okay, cool. See, look, it's worked. See, it's a dictionary. Its ID is 7205. It's got a UID. There's a phone number. There's a cell phone. There's a cell phone in E164. So forth and so forth, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So the mistake is like I just input the wrong keywords.
No. Turn your VPN back on.
My VPN.
Well, I guess the VPN is blocking that. Yeah.
Alright, I just turn on my VPN.
Okay. Is it connected?
Yeah.
Look.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I understand.
Cool. Dingwen, that might solve your problem as well.
Thank you.
No, you already solved that. Like, it's a VPN. I solved it.
Cool.
VPN's firewall is blocking SSL inputs. SSL returns, so it blocks everything out of the boundary. I just add another firewall protocol to that and allow that.
Cool. Do you mind? It sounds like you know what you're doing with VPNs.
I had a VPN. This VPN is myself. Like it's built in Singapore.
I know. But do you mind assisting the other students in the class that might be relying on a VPN right now in allowing them to make HTTPS requests through their VPN?
Yep, I should be allowed.
Just anyone who because I feel like Dingwen actually probably knows more about he'll be able to help you more than I will. Just send him a message if you feel like you might need some help with it, okay?
Welcome.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Dingwen. Am I sharing my screen? Okay. Now, post requests. How do I demonstrate a post request? Post request. I can demonstrate a post request by this website's got to give me a nice URL to test, but I don't think it has. This is the one thing. Like, no, there aren't many websites that are just like, hey, just send post requests to us. Okay. So look, have you guys has everyone in the class got that Flask server working? Or at least who hasn't got it working? So everyone's got it working.
How do we check if we've got it working? Or is it just if we installed it from last week?
No. So I'm guessing you didn't follow the Hops video from last week.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I needed Grasshopper.
Okay, yep, that's fine. Has everyone set up a Flask server on Python anywhere? No? Actually, I think I might have a post request location that I can fiddle with. It's pythonanywhere.com. Okay, this is my Flask server. And I'm going to use request get.
Just a question. Should Sarah and I, and there actually is a third civil with ARC person.
Who?
He's left, but he was here. Patrick.
Patrick. Okay. Look, this has nothing to do with Grasshopper yet. Okay.
So should we do the hops thing?
No. But we need to do a Flask thing with you guys, or at least I need you guys to keep going on track with this stuff that we're doing.
Yep.
Okay, so this you can see here. This is this URL. I can send a URL request to this. HTTP request, a GET request. And what it does is it returns some information. It returns inputs and it returns outputs. And what this effectively is instructions for a Grasshopper component to morph into taking like setting up these types of inputs for that component and outputs. So if I jump over to Grasshopper, Okay, so this component here is hops. For those of you who don't know Grasshopper, I'll just explain some really basic things. All of these components are made up of inputs, which is the stuff that you see on the left, and outputs, which is what you see on the right. And so these inputs and outputs are very similar to the they're very similar to arguments. So the arguments that go into a function in Python, the arguments are effectively inputs, and then the result, the thing that comes out, the thing that gets plugged into that R, is the output. So in this particular case, if I jump to this, we have three inputs and one output, and one of those inputs is this path. And so I'm just going to copy this down. With this hops component, you can actually right-click it and select Show Input Path, and that allows you to plug that in. Otherwise, you have to double-click it and type the path in. But what's happening when I run this function right now? What's happening is it's sending a GET request to this URL. And please don't get confused by request get. Like that's just part of the URL. That's not the reason why it's writing a GET request. The only reason it's doing a GET request is because it was empty. So it's an empty husk of a component, and once you plug a path in, it then connects and runs a GET request. Every other request that this does is a post request. So when you send this thing, I'm going to have to edit this before I put it on YouTube because it's got that API key. That's super annoying. What do I do? I'll just blur it out. Okay. Where am I? Okay, where am I? I'm getting lost. So if I send okay, this script that I've set up is a script which does GET requests. It lets you write a header into it, but we just need an empty header. But what it's doing is I can tell it to go to this web page and return the data from it. It's effectively a middle worker that sits between like Grasshopper and that web page. The reason I'm showing you this is because it is a post request. Did that actually work? Okay, cool. Cool. Let's just quickly go get. What domains I'm allowed to use? Because I cannot remember.
Really? What's that pack for?
I made it. It's my pack. You'll notice I like to name things after mythical creatures.
Yeah, same actually.
So if you guys know what Fenrir is.
Yeah. Ancient Greece.
No.
No, wait. Is that the Fenrir? Wait.
Is it the wolf?
Give me a sec.
Yeah. It's the wolf. It's from Norse mythology. It's
the hero was the third children of Loki.
Yes. It's a big evil wolf that can grow to any size it wants. And it was prophesied that it would help. It would eat the moon and it would kill Odin. During Ragnarok. Now I'm just getting super nerdy. Here we go. So if I go to no, it's not working because I need to add that S. Cool. Okay, so you can see here this particular script that I've done that's effectively written a GET request. But what I've had to do is I've had to send a post request to my web server, sethpythonanywhere.com/request GET. And it's with that post request that I can send this extra information that this script, which is the one that you're looking at here, it processes and it collects information from these variables, which is where the post data goes into. So something that's really handy with hops is if you ever want to dissect what it's doing, you can right click on it. Go down to export, and you can see here in the REST API, you can get it to export the last IO request, the last IO response, and the last solve request and last solve response. These last IO requests and responses, they are the GET requests that the component runs when it tries to work out how to form itself. But what we just did was we did the last solve. We want to look at the last solve request because that's post request. So if I just click that, that's going to give me the opportunity to go save file, post request, and we're going to open that in here. And so with this, I'll just format this in a nice way. So this is the payload that we sent, that component sent to that web server. So I can take this payload and in Postman, rather than sending this sethpythonanywhere.com/request get. By the way, you guys are more than welcome to use this URL. So I'm gonna just quickly let me just go put this in here. I'm not allowed to chat. I'm not allowed to chat in here for some reason. Is there somewhere that I can paste this?
Your external.
Yeah. Is there somewhere I can paste this where you guys can access?
I can copy it into the chat.
Yeah, but it's about to get a lot more complicated today.
Never mind.
Yeah. Can I share this?
Help. How about I put this into Moodle? Is that? Are you guys able to get shit through Moodle?
Not really, but well, Noodles half good, half not.
Pardon?
Yeah, I'm good with Noodle, but it's just sometimes Noodle things are a bit weird.
Yeah, it's clunky. It's clunky.
They were doing a maintenance, but well, from my perspective, that maintenance only get the entire thing much slower, not quicker.
Okay. This thing doesn't remember me. I'm gonna email it to you. Why didn't I think of that from the beginning? Stupid. Okay. So that is the URL. And what we're also going to do is we're going to send it this payload. And actually we're going to send it this payload. I get rid of hyperlinks. Yes. Cool. Done. So the key thing here is that when we get we are no longer even though we're sending a payload, we need to tell the web page that we're not doing a get request anymore. We are doing a post request. And so in this case, we really need to make sure that our transaction type is set to post. Because we're doing a post request, there is little to no reason to do a post request without actually sending data. And the data for this website to work properly can look like this. If you ever want to change the URL, like change the variable, you only have to change this. But what we're going to see is how my server is taking that post request and then what type of response it's giving as a reaction. And we've got to make sure that sits within the body. What we're doing is we're using a raw body, and we have to set the type to JSON. Sometimes you can use text, JavaScript, or JSON. By the way, this particular body section sort of starts to inform exactly what you can send over the internet. So we can send form data, we can send this XWWW form URL encoded. We can send raw text, JavaScript, JSON, HTML, or XML, a binary string, or a GraphQL. I barely use any of these except for JSON because most websites won't use anything other than JSON for their post requests. Now I really hope this works. If I hit post, something went wrong. Great. Preview. What went wrong? Oh, okay. Is it because all of you guys are sending me requests at the same time? Or do I need to set this to text? Damn it. Knew something would go wrong. Oh, that's right. Sorry. You've also got to do this. This is something that happened recently to Hops. They've changed the way that it works a little bit. You've got to change the URL. It's now the URL is now solve, not whatever the function is. So all of these, even though this is the path, this path is the only it only runs for the IO request. Once it's done that, it doesn't run
So you can see there that's running. That's the URL that it's requesting. It's put that in the actual payload as well. So if I run that, we're getting another error. Come on. Don't you just love it when things don't work? That's returning results. Hang on. I changed that to text. Let's send Jason. Damn it!
Did you create like I found a GitHub project found by you.
Yeah. Called Benrin.
SEPHBIN.
That's my GitHub name.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, why are you asking about that?
Because I'm trying to find that server.
My Fenris server.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not.
I didn't receive your email yet, which is a bit weird. So I'm doing it manually.
Don't worry, it doesn't matter anymore. It's not working. You type like you're looking for. Ooh, maybe it's not on there.
Yeah, that one. How come Fenris not on here? Oh, there it is. Oh,
you mean this one?
Yeah.
Look, you can download that, but it's like, it's stuff that I've been building for side projects. It's not very comprehensive, but maybe that's a good thing for you guys. Why does this not work?
Problem solving.
Solve. Normally needs it. Oh. Okay, that didn't work.
Oh, no hopes.
Okay. Either way. This is at least if I at least do that. And I go text. Okay. So look. This even though this is returning an error, at least it's returning an error. So what's happening is we're sending this data, and the website's returning back a dictionary that says values errors unknown hops component URL. Right. If I jump back over to Grasshopper, we can actually see the way the data is solved and what the response is. So if you can save that data out the same way you can save out the post request, last post response, and so this is really just being like this is a what we're looking at really is just a environment. A structure, a protocol for how McNeil has designed hops and how it wants the hops server in Python to send and receive data from the Grasshopper environment. And so as long as the Python server returns structure in this way where it's got values and the parameter names the correct one, and it's got this inner tree structure, and then defines the type of the variable as system string, etc. As long as it returns this back to this component, it's then able to return that data. And that data could be grasshopper geometry. It could be a point, could be a surface, could be a mesh, etc. It doesn't have to be a string. So does that make sense to the grasshopper users here? What's going on? I'm gonna show another HTTP request for everyone. And that's using Excel. So the engineers in the room that use ClickUp. Do you guys ever get taught Excel at uni?
There's actually a core course in Excel, but we don't do it in our version of the degree because.
So I go back to my Cox Labs website. So Excel also has the capability of doing HTTP requests. And you can do that through this thing called through a data query. So you can see even after I just click data, it goes need to import data. We've streamlined the get and transform options to help you easily import and shape data from almost any source. So that keyword get. So Excel is capable of doing get requests to websites. The websites just need all the databases. The websites or databases just need to be structured in a way to return the data in a way that Excel likes. So let's try rooms there. I wonder is there going to be anything sensitive in here? It couldn't possibly be any sensitive things in here, could there? Let's just double check.
Why there will be a sensitive thing here?
Pardon?
Why there will be a sensitive thing?
Because I use this for projects.
Ah, okay, makes sense.
It doesn't look like there's anything sensitive. No, there's nothing sensitive. Cool. Okay. So this is purely because I know it, and you guys are all more than welcome to try this one out. So the URL is https labs.cox.com.au/bd, which like so you understand, it means building data /rooms.csv/. And we're going to use that. Like if I actually run that URL now in the browser, the browser is just going to download a CSV file. But rather, if you copy that URL into Excel, so you can see here in this little section here the get data. In this drop down, if we say get data from other sources from the web. Then we can type into this either a basic or advanced web request. This advanced request allows you to add things like headers, so if you need to log in, and if you guys ever have any questions about this during this course or after the course, feel free to email me. Because some of the data that exists out there is sensitive, and people want usernames and passwords or API keys to access them. So I'm happy to talk you through it if you can't work it out.
But if we
But
just
if we
do
just do a simple basic one
and hit
and hit
OK,
OK,
Excel will download that data in a way where it sort of keeps
track of it.
So it'll ask you if you want to connect to that website. Yes, I do. I do trust it. And I'm guessing a lot of you are all doing this at the same time as me. It'll analyze the data, and so in this case, the data is being represented as CSV. CSV stands for comma separated value. So it's just a simple text file where each value in each column is separated by a comma, and then each row is then signified by a new line. Jeez, why is it taking so long? Come on. Usually doesn't take this long. It might be because I'm just asking it to download a lot of information.
Mine's stuck as well.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute. This isn't room spare. That's going to be a lot faster. Hang on. I'll give you guys a Guys, just what you want to do is use rooms underscore bear dot CSV. If you're up to that stage, that'll make the whole system significantly faster. I'll start this again just to demonstrate. Boop, boop. Cool. So what this is doing is giving us maybe the first 20 rows. You can see there's element IDs, room names, levels, blah blah blah. So I can either do some data transformations to this, or I can just load it, and then I'm just going to load it just to demonstrate. And here you can see that is now downloaded all of that CSV information into Excel. So that's a GET request, and Excel has interpreted it and deserialized it in a way that makes it work for Excel. The key thing here is now this information can be refreshed. So I can right click this and click refresh, and that's going to go back to that web request, and it's going to rerun the function. I can also go into so if I go to data queries and connections, I can right click this and edit that function. And so if I please give me let's do projects. Project no equals 218.018.00.
Not gonna work. Oops.
Oops.
It's gonna download a CSV. I don't want that. But it's in here that like we can start processing the data the way that Excel might want to, and as well, this is starting to use a special type of object in Excel called a table. So if you add like a header to this, so I'm just going to call this thing cat header. Then it recognizes that and puts it as like a list, like a smart column within that table. And if you write functions within Excel, and so if I write a function that concatenates two bits of text. So for example, let's concatenate the room number and the room name. Actually, let's
for the entire table, right?
Yep.
It just uses the same. Like instead of doing it by cell, it does it by
the header. Yeah, it does it for the whole table. And what that also means is if you ever go back and re-access the data from the web, then that formula gets recalculated as well when that data gets plugged back into that table.
Makes sense.
Cool.
That all makes sense. I just haven't been able to get my data in because I don't get data from an online source.
What?
But everything else you've said is great.
Can you show me why?
Sure.
By the way, this doesn't just apply to the engineers. This applies to everyone. This is like Excel unfortunately is a really
commonly used software.
It's a commonly used clunky software. And doing data queries with it is like magic. It's absolute magic. People waste so much time in Excel.
Magic, is that magic positive or negative?
It is positive magic. Why
it might be I just need to update 365.
Is this Office 365?
Well, I mean this is Excel. But
is it Office 365? It looks like it. You can share the document.
Yeah.
Just go back to that get data.
Yeah.
Just try from
what kind of version you're using?
It's a Mac version.
No, I mean like
what's my
version?
What a weird thing.
Yeah. And then if I go online, it's just like my OneDrive and stuff, which I don't think is relevant. And if I add a place, it's just OneDrives again. Maybe it's Chef. That would be unique.
Look. What this is at least showing you guys is you can actually use other Excel documents as a thing to query. So like if someone else is working on some data that you also want to work on, then usually what happens is you can't open the same Excel file at the same time. So as long as they structure their data properly, you can create a data query that points at their Excel file and start streaming their information into your Excel file. Let me try data source settings. Just try get data. Just the get data one.
That means it's live updating data.
It is as live as you press refresh. You have to manually press refresh.
Ugh, okay.
This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. Do you have Office 365 as a web service?
You do.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Can you go to Excel online?
Sure. Give me a minute. I'll just stop sharing. You can keep doing your thing.
Sure.
Does that Google do the same things?
Google Sheets
does
kind of
do the same thing.
But isn't
That's
Google Sheets one document that's just being edited, whereas this is more like two separate documents where one is querying the other?
No. What D-Word's asking is, can you get Google Sheets to do the same thing as Excel? And the answer is yes.
Partly yes.
But okay, look, another cool thing is you can actually host your Google Sheet as a published CSV file.
Yep.
So, oops. You guys can't see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So like this is actually a really cool way that you can connect Google Sheets to Excel. So I can write ABCD 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can select file. Come on. Internet has slowed down. So look, whilst we're waiting for this, guys, did everyone have a look at different Python libraries that might exist? And maybe find some interesting functions that they could do for you. Like did we see a library that might be able to do an interesting function for you today?
In my knowledge, most of them are used on Minecraft.
Okay. But what did we use today?
Like, is in Excel and Python anywhere, sort of thing.
Requests. We use requests, right? So what's useful about requests?
Like getting data from places.
Yeah. It allows us to make web requests, and download data from other people's websites. Now, can we get Revit or Rhino Python to import requests?
No. They don't have that.
Doesn't exist, right? So that is why I've set up a requests function in a Flask app to get hops to connect to that Flask app. So now I have access to request functions. And all I have to do is give it the URL, and I can also give it a headers section, and I can get the results. Right? So what I'd really like you to do for next week is and you're more than welcome to maybe dip your toe into this with the requests app, but rather just hone in on a very interesting Python library and explain to me on a slide why you think this is a valuable library for what you do or what you want to do with what you like as a profession. So be it as an engineer or as a computational design student. And if you're a computational design student, if you're planning on going into planning or into architecture, interior design, or whatever. Like really personalize it and talk about why you think it's a valuable package for what you want to do. That needs to go on the slide. And it is worth trying to and this isn't necessarily needed to complete for that slide, but it's definitely worth you trying to start adding that to your Flask app. That's for the code students, the engineering students. I'd like you guys to look at this library.
Open.
What is going on with my internet?
You calling too much things into the system or not?
Not with mine.
Check your just check the task manager. It should be a web flow or something.
It might be true if my wife. Hang on. Sayaka, are you doing anything crazy with the internet? Are you doing anything crazy with the internet? Okay.
Click performance. They should.
I
show.
know. Yes. Jesus, my computer's going slow.
Your CPU is taking 100%.
It's the interrupts. I reckon it was that driver page. Hang on, let me just close all of these Chrome pages. Let's get back to. So the library is called Open Pixel.
Is it like an integration with Excel sort of thing?
Basically, it allows you to read and write Excel files into Python. It's not what it doesn't do is it doesn't run on a live Excel. What it does is it allows you to open an existing Excel file and maybe read information from it or edit it and save it, or let's say you're Sarah and you can't actually get your Excel to connect to the internet. Then you can write the Python script to do a request to that internet database, and then write that data into an Excel file. So it's worth. My whole internet's down. It can't be down. I'm talking to you guys. What? What is going on?
I think Excel for Mac for Sarah just might not have.
That's
functionality.
Sounds normal. Looks nicer, but doesn't function as well, right?
Yeah, I don't see it working, at least right now. And it's fully updated at the moment, I think. And the web version doesn't have anything to do with getting data.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So this is Open Pixel. Go follow the tutorial. And what it's worth doing. I guess what we're going to try and do is for you guys, your version of Hops. So the thing like Hops is effectively what's allowing us to connect Grasshopper to the internet. You guys are going to use Open Pixel and requests in Python to do the same thing. So request is going to connect you to data on the internet, and then Open Pixel is going to allow you to write that data into an Excel file. But also, just so you know, I use Open Pixel to do track changes between Excel files
and like find errors in them and all of that type of stuff that Excel really struggles to do.
Have I? I feel like I've
repeated myself on this particular topic a lot, but have I explained to you guys why Visual Basic, why we don't use Visual Basic in Excel anymore?
You mean the... Yes, you did.
Okay.
I think that was the question I asked you last week about VBA, right?
Yeah. So
you explained the whole thing.
Yeah. So this is one way that you can get
cool functions to work over
Excel files
that
like government agencies
aren't.
They don't see
this as a risk,
right? Because anyone running this isn't
going to
be some
boomer letting a hacker into their computer, right?
Yeah. No, they'll be the hacker themselves.
Yes, we are the hackers, right?
No, I hack my own computer. Anyway.
Yeah. We are Gen.
Well, you guys are.
Are you guys Gen Z?
Gen Z.
Yeah. Jeez. I'm a millennial. That's what everyone complaining about. Is me. Complain about me. My parents were like, oh my god, millennials are so annoying. Like with their TikTok and all of that type of shit. And I'm like, Mum, like I'm a millennial. She's like, no, you're not. You're not a millennial. And I'm like, yes, I am. You're complaining about Gen Z. And leave them alone. They haven't done anything. They're just teenagers. Okay, we're back. I should be able to go file. My parents get distracted by cold tools so easily. Got it. Tools. What do we want? Where's publish gone? Share? Publish. So you can actually publish this data to... So you can pick a sheet and you can publish it. You can see here CSV or TSV. So CSV is fine. Web page is also fine. But it's your choice. Depends on what you're doing with the data. Yes, I'm sure I want to publish the data. That then gives you a URL, a really big URL. And we can use that, and this applies to everyone except for Sarah. I didn't catch that, but sure. This is going to be a lot fast.
Connect the data.
Load. And there's the data, right? Now that is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 5, 6, 7. No, there's faster ways to do it. Now, look. The published version of this does take a little bit of time to update. So let's just see though. If I hit refresh, it hasn't updated. It does take a little bit. We can force it to... Actually, just give it a sec. Refresh. No. When you were asking, can you do this type of thing in Excel? Google Sheets. You can, rather than it being like an insert or a data type of button where you do a query, although you can do it through this, but this is a bit of a weird thing. It's new. I've never seen it before.
Connect to BigQuery.
They actually do it with a function. So you can type query.
Yeah, right.
No, we don't want query. We want a what is it? HTTP.
Okay.
I haven't used this in ages. Google Sheets web query function. I want it, and it needs to be in a URL.
Query data.
No, that's not it. No. Here we go. He's still making it more complicated.
Wow. Nope.
It's import.
Import.
And you can see there's a few options here. There's import XML, import data, and you can see data from the URL in a CSV format, import feed, import HTML, import range. So look, I'll just do import data, and I'll make this thing eat itself.
CSV dimension, diameter.
And see, look, what it's doing is connecting to that web page, and then representing the data. So all of this information, it'll read as just A, B, C, D. The top left corner is where the formula is stored. And if you type anything into this, it will break that function. So it works a little bit differently to Excel because Excel actually lets you edit it. But then if you ever refresh, then
it's gone. And this doesn't. This just breaks the entire thing.
This is interesting. Why this isn't giving us more information? So why is it not giving us more? If you go to the queries and connections, see how it says 4 rows loaded? Unfortunately, this thing it does have hard coded into it the settings of how many rows it wants to pick up. So if you go back to source, so if you go to advanced editor, you can see. Why is it not picking that up? It doesn't have any limit. There's no limiter on it.
Or there was a limiter, like they updated.
Look, if we go back into here and then we refresh the preview, what's going on? Why are you doing that? It should be able to pick it up. Refresh.
Sometimes I really don't understand why Microsoft built that in this format.
Yeah. Look. Oh, come on. This is got to be something that can be fixed. Look, I'll do a research as to why this is not working, and I'll tell you guys why. Because I'm sure it's important too.
But it's the link that you put into the CSV, is that like a live link or was that like a snapshot?
No, it's definitely live because you can see when I typed that same link into the Excel, the Google Sheets version.
Oh right.
It's managed to pick that up. So I should be able to do this. You have to go.
Refresh it.
Come on.
Have this refreshed.
Now it's being slow too. It's caught my internet. Yeah. It's managed to pick that up. So I've refreshed that by changing the URL by adding an extra query. little
just a
cheat
little
that
cheat
you can
do.
do.
So
If the thing's
if the thing's caching or it's not
refreshing,
refreshing,
I have to go. I have to have a chat with
Hank
about a
paper that we're writing. So everyone's clear on
what they need
to submit next week.
Yep.
Anyone else can give me?
Yep, cool.
That's two.
Two's good.
Look, hopefully I am healthy enough to come in person next week. I should be.
Next week it's the like a small presentation about
Python.
Nah,
you don't need to present. I just need you to submit a slide. No presentation.
All right. About
you put everything you want to communicate in that one slide. I don't care how messy it is, as long as it's communicating to me your ideas.
Like just one slide.
If you want to make more slides, go for it. But minimum one. Because I know if I said minimum zero, then some people would submit zero. I know that. Cool. Okay. Talk to you guys next week.
Yeah.
I didn't break anyone's brains today. We went at a reasonable pace.
Thanks, Andrew.
Did we just checking?
Yeah.
Did we go? Okay,
It's
good.
alright.
I may be watching the tutorial again tomorrow, but that's fine.
After I edit out all of the sensitive information.
Oh yeah.